Hey, what's going on? Thank you for checking in with Porch Talk. A 16-year-old was arrested for cyber attacks on the Miami-Dade schools. Stay with me and we're going to talk about it.
The top dog, I know these niggas all want my position, cause I'm putting up numbers like a statistician. The king back like LeBron when he returned to Cleveland. Time to spread the bag around, make sure we all eating. Heard some niggas think they got us, guess we all even.
Ball Alert says, this is where I got the story from. These virtual classes are already hard enough, but a 16-year-old decided to make them even harder. A Miami, Florida teenager was arrested Thursday after orchestrating a series of cyber attacks that disrupted virtual classes in the Miami-Dade school district this week. The Hill reports authorities for the school district, which happens to be the fourth largest in the nation, were able to trace the IP address associated with the attacks and made the arrest of the teenager, who was identified as a junior at South Miami Senior High School. The teenager admitted to the 8 distributed denial of system attacks on the school system's online distance learning platform, as well as other systems. The student, who has not been named, is now charged with computer use in an attempt to defraud and with interference in educational institution. And just in case you are like me and not tech savvy, DDoS attacks involved an attacker attempting to take down a server by overwhelming it with traffic. This isn't the first time the school has been targeted as it's launched its online learning. More than a dozen cyber attacks have been reported since Monday. Schools were already dealing with a malfunction of software that severely inhibited more than 200,000 students within the district to attend virtual classes. Any more information, you want to go to balleralert.com. Well, one thing we know for sure is this young man is extremely smart. So big ups to him in that arena. It's crazy because what is to be met of this, right? Everybody is feeling the anxiety of their children going to school, which, before I go further, if you're interested in filming with me, doing a Zoom about your dealings with the children in virtual learning, please contact me, because I want to do that and edit it together, different parents' response and takes on it. I think it'll be wonderful. But going forward, my point in saying that is a lot of people are feeling the pressure, and especially these children. They want to be in school with their friends. They're missing out on gym and certain activities that come with being in a physical school. So it's hard on a lot of people. It's hard on the parents that have to go to work and they've got little children and stuff like this. And one way to combat it will be to join with people in your community, see what they're doing, and seeing if maybe we can team up and you take the kids and monitor them. I provide the food, or however you want to work that out for those who just have little kids. Thank God, I have to say, thank God I had my children at the time that I did, because they're 9, 10, and 15. My son will be 16. If we got to go to work, what do we have to do? They're home. They're old enough to know what they're doing. They're old enough to do what they're supposed to or suffer the consequences. So I don't have that worry. It's such a blessing, okay? But this is a big deal for everybody. So this happening is not a shocker. No telling how this kid was feeling. Like, forget all of this. I'm going to fix them. We've been under so much pressure with the COVID. So I kind of sympathize with the kid. I have to say that I'm impressed. The kid's a genius. He's a genius. I mean, he's hacking computer. I understand the dark road that it could travel, but the point that he has the skill is amazing. So we have to consider these things when stuff like this happens. I mean, a lot of people are feeling the pressure and anxiety. This has been a rough year for many people, and those who have not been affected as much have a lot to be grateful for. And if they're not grateful, shame on them. You should really be showing your gratitude. I do believe everything is going to work for the greater good in the end. So this kid said, hell no, I'm not about to play with. I'll show y'all. Because think about it, if the system go down, don't nobody have to do no work. But see, the thing about kids is, it's brilliant as they are, they don't think about everything. I mean, sir, if you was going to do this, you might have wanted to do it at a library or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm not one to commit crime, so I probably can't think it out. And what the hell am I doing, giving people tips on how to commit a crime? But I'm just saying, he was bound to get caught, because kids don't always think everything through. They're kids, Their objective is very limited. It's just to get, I don't want to do this, so this is what I'm going to do. They don't think about the consequences and the back ends and the follow-ups and the holes in it and all of that. And if they do, my God, they're a mastermind. You really should be putting that to use. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know how you feel. To keep up with me is to check out RockyRoadMedia.com. Again, that's RockyRoadMedia.com. You can see it on the screen. That's where you get all your updates and your events. You're able to advertise if you want to, buy merchandise, whatever. Keeping up with me is to keep up with RockyRoadMedia.com. Love you guys. Check you next time.